Good day, YouTubers. This is our 2005 Chrysler Town and Country, and it is suffering from one of the most common issues, and that is the electric door mechanism fails to open all the way when you use the button or the key fob. And so we're going to take a look at the wiring harness and see if we can find the break in the wires that seems to cause this problem. Stay tuned. The most common and most often found break in the wire is down here near this connection in this area, because that's when the door, when this bends, that's where the door stops almost as soon as you try to open it. So that's where we'll focus our investigation today. I'm going to go ahead and remove a Phillips head screw that's here and one that's down inside of here, so that we can remove this cover and gain access to the wiring harness between the track and the door itself. Give ourselves a little more slack to pull that out and get into the wiring harness itself. Now, I've never done it before, so this is going to be all new. So once you take that second one off, it comes off pretty easily. Here's the wiring harness and the gear that actually opens and closes the door. The next step after we get this done is we're going to be taking this tab and pushing it out, which unlocks from this pin and lets you drop this wiring harness down and gives you the access to the wires that are inside this little plastic chain. That's all there is to it. After experimenting, I have this little Harbor Freight special. It's an awl that's actually now been kind of bent into this little hook shape for my own purposes. And what I found is if you take the tip of that awl and you put it right in that little corner, there's a little triangle piece that doesn't move. If you put it right in this corner and then twist and pop, this comes right off. Okay, opens right up. So a little awl tip right there, twist, and it pops right out. Okay, and you do this along this track as much as you need to get access to the wires inside. So far I am not seeing any obvious break. Oh, look at that. Now that tells me that at some point this has already been fixed. And I'm wondering, wasn't done by me. So yeah, interesting, the discoveries we make as we work on our cars and together. So I'm gonna have to cut it completely, strip it back, reconnect it. I'm going to attempt to do a solder job to connect it properly, and then of course rewrap it in some kind of electrical tape, and then we'll see if that fixes the problem. as it turns out, my soldering iron is too old and doesn't work very well. So I went ahead and used a basic crimp connector to tie the wires together. You know, I didn't think I needed to show you guys how to do that. But anyway, I have already done a quick test function, and it has done the job. So anyway, I will go ahead and close this back up, reconnect the piece that's came off here. This plastic track they just snap back on, pretty much like that. And now we'll go ahead and put this wire back in its track here. Slip the end of your chain up onto the mounting post, snap your lock back in there, and then we will reinstall our plastic cover to complete the job. Looks like we have a successful repair. Well, there you go, folks. Hope this video has been helpful to you in keeping your 4th generation Town and Country and or Grand Caravan as fully functional as it can be. Y'all take care. Safe travels.